I think we all know somebody that drives us crazy because they don't take any personal responsibility for the way they contribute to their problems and your problems. How do we take our own personal responsibility?
I think first off is understand that this is my life. I'm the one that has to sleep in the bed that I make. I'm the one that has to live out this life that I create for myself after walk down the path that I choose. And so taking responsibility for me is a good thing. I look at it as a blessing because that means that I actually get to choose these things and I don't have to arbitrarily get forced on some path or something I don't want. So I think the first step to taking responsibility is to understand this is your life. It matters that you do take responsibility.
Yeah, personal responsibility is a good place to begin if you are a part of a situation. That's not to take sole responsibility, it's just to realize that you were part of it. What did you do that could have contributed to what went right? What did you do that could have contributed to what went wrong? And can you answer that in conflict and rough situations in a way that doesn't invalidate the other person and also shows growth?
Yeah, oftentimes when I see couples and you'll just see, well, he did this and she did this, and I'm sure that y'all both did that, but the problem is when you're going to take responsibility for what you've done. That's that personal responsibility to help reconcile a relationship. And I don't care if it's 5% you and 95% them. Take responsibility for your 5%. You might spark something for the other person, who knows?
In any situation that your feelings are all flared up and you can look at it and go, you know what, that went wrong. If you're in a place where you're like, I had no part of what went wrong there, no part of at least how I could contribute to making it better, then there's probably some level of being compromised in there. Personal responsibility is personal empowerment. How can I make it better next time? How can I change it? How can I change me or my situation?
Yeah, and honestly, not to give up, but taking personal responsibility might be leaving the job or leaving the relationship, depending on where that goes. But I think it's important not to do that based on some false representation of what's really going on there. You have to take responsibility for yourself and see where it goes.
If personal responsibility is something that you're looking at or looking, having problems with, or being affected by, give us a call.